Captain John Gridley, owner, Seatow Clark Hill Lake.
I'm Jim Masiongale. I'm the program director of the nurse anesthesia program at Georgia Regents University. July 4th, 2 years ago, this July, we saw a houseboat go out, and it was hanging pretty close to the marina. It was within sight, and a storm come up really fast. And we were talking on my boat that we didn't think the houseboat was going to be able to come back in. And that's common when a storm comes up and you're on a houseboat. You just go out into the open lake and ride it out. My mother-in-law said, I think a cheer just blew off the top of the boat. And so I started looking with my binoculars, and at that time I saw an adult jump off the top of the boat. And I knew at that time the waves were probably about 4 feet high. I knew at that time there was no way they were getting back on that houseboat.
It's probably the worst sea conditions I've seen on our lake ever, in a storm that came up that fast. And we were able to power out of the marina, locate the boy first, 11-year-old boy that was wearing a life jacket, and he was okay. We got him in the boat. Another gentleman we found with a life jacket slung over his arm, and were able to get him in the boat, and then we started the search for the third person. We were able to locate him just as he was starting to submerge underneath the water. Grabbed onto his arm. We took both of us as hard as we could, got him in the boat. Assessed the situation. With Jim being in the medical field, I was comfortable knowing that, you know, this guy had a good chance to survive. Well, powered back into the marina, got tied off. EMS had EMS come, you know, and it took probably 30 minutes for EMS to get there. So we had to keep the gentleman calm because going into shock, and make sure everything was okay. But it was a pretty intense situation.